wait, what? 1,220 likely voters? What do you mean? I mean, Data for Progress is not the best for polling, but what are you talking about? 1,200 voters is fine. It's nothing. What do you mean? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hate this. Every time we have a conversation about statistics, literally everyone goes, wait a minute. How does polling work? Yes. If they polled everyone as a sample size, that would be a census. That would not be a poll. Every time we have this conversation, it's so fucking embarrassing. Statistics would not exist. Polls would not exist if you thought that like every poll, like the bigger the sample size, the better the poll. It's so embarrassing. Every time I have a conversation, it's just like people always go, dude, what the fuck? I don't get it. Why is every person not polled in this? Now, of course, what you have to look at is who they're polling or what their sampling looks like. It needs to be a representative portion from each individual sect of American society. But that's it. That's it. There can be sampling biases, but beyond that, and I have no access to this information. But if you're looking at the sheer number of people that were polled, 1,200 is fine. They always say 74% of Americans. When it's only 74% on that poll, they need to clear it up. Oh my God. The reason why they say 74% of Americans or 72% of Democrats, you just basically described the exact same thing that I just told you, but in a different way. Like you did the same thing that I was talking about, but you used a different, you just, no. Listen. When they're sampling 1,200 people, it's not like a random sampling of 1,200 people. Okay? It's supposed to be a representative sample size of the broader American public. Okay? Demographic wise. They do that because they can't ask every single American. That's why. But it's supposed to be implied. Like when a poll says 74% Democrats, that doesn't mean they polled every Democrat in the country and only 74% of them decided to answer this way. That's how polls work. That's just, I think you have a disagreement with how polls work. You don't want polls. You just want census data, I think. Why don't they just do a census? Doesn't the government do census? Yeah. Can you imagine doing a census for everything? Anarchist utopia. Direct democracy, baby. The clarification is literally the sample size being disclosed. It's what you said about, I don't have all the information, therefore it's your fault. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, he's not wrong that people don't understand that, but that has more to do with the horrendous state of American school systems than the topic of sampling is probably taught horribly or not taught at all. Yeah. I know. Look, I'm not even making fun of the chatter. I feel a little discouraged because every time we have this conversation, that thought comes into mind and people bring up exactly that. When they're like, what? How is this a poll? Like, this is somehow not indicative of every single person's opinions.